Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective, for all signs, for, I really want to say September, and even in my journal today I wrote down September 9/27. I have no idea why. It may be an important date for some of you. Something important might have happened or go back to September, but this is like the second or third time today I've wanted to say it's September 27th. So take that how it is. It may just be some sort, just a slip, but I'm sure it's a psychic slip that may mean something to somebody. Okay, so April 27th, 2020. So let's go ahead and invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for April 27th, 2020. I don't know why that's cracking me up, but it's a nice energy. Messages for the collective. I keep seeing 9/27, April 27th, 2020. April 27th, 2020. Everybody, Pluto officially has gone retrograde 2 days ago. I did a bonus reading for my lovely dearest Cancers out there. I will also be putting up just maybe about 2 more bonus readings for the signs that have watched the most recently, and Pluto retrograde is going to be an important transition for the next 8 months, I believe, somewhere around there, until October 4th. So do check that out. Even if you are not a Cancer, there may be some messages in that reading for you. Your overall message for this reading, or the overall energy, is the Six of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Six of Swords in reverse is somebody who's resisting some transition. You may also be resisting help, because if we take a look at this beautiful card, this is a gateway card. This is a card to meditate on. And do take this moment to really breathe in the images on this card, that there's help being offered to you, or it was offered to you, or it will be offered to you. And I'm really picking up that somebody either ignored it or resisted it, or is resisting some sort of change. This is a transition from a difficult period into a much more smoother period within a relationship, within your career, within your family life, within your home. Underneath there, we have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords is all about, using her head, her intellect, and her logic over her emotions and her heart. She's somebody who's been through a lot. She's somebody who, she's been through a lot, but she doesn't operate, she has, how do I put this? When it's in the reverse, she's operating more from her shadow side, but it is somebody who has done a lot of shadow work, and when she's in the upright, she's very balanced. She stands in her truth. She speaks her truth, although sometimes that truth may be difficult for others to hear. I like the Queen of Swords when she's in the upright. She's very strong. She does guard her heart and her emotions because she has been through a lot. It can often represent an ex-partner, a widower, a widow, somebody who's gone through a great amount of loss. Okay, underneath there we have the Magician card. This is Mercury energy. Okay, so this could be Virgo or Gemini. We do also have Venus in Gemini, so that might be something worth researching, how that affects you personally. The Magician in reverse is a reminder that to not put too much emphasis on the material or things that actually don't matter, that the spiritual journey is more important, that abundance can be found in things other than money and things and, maybe outward appearances. The Magician is a master manifester. The Magician, has the power. He can turn he can manifest anything that he wants, and he uses all of these tools very wisely and with ease because he's experienced, and he just also knows, he has this inner knowing. He trusts his inner knowing. When it's in the reverse, this Magician can be very powerful, but can also be a trickster. So some of you might have been dealing with a situation where not everything was up front, or somebody was trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Or it could be that you're not stepping into your power. There might be need to be a little evaluation of, your priorities at this time, and maybe even stepping back from a situation to get the bigger picture, putting a little bit of distance between you and this person, you and this situation, so that you can see a little bit more clearly. The first card out is the Two of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is all about balance. Somebody who's juggling too many things, and they may have to make a decision to put one of those things down so that they can focus on just one of those things and do it very well, instead of trying to do a lot of things and do them, in a mediocre fashion, but really being able to do something really, really well. And then that way you can sort of knock it out of the way. So I'm getting this real need to prioritize here. Okay. Under the next card out is the Hermit card. There's Virgo energy. This is all about finding answers. This is all about digging deep. Pluto in retrograde. Pluto is a scorpionic energy, and it's all about digging. Now remember, we do have the full moon in Scorpio coming up, which is also going to be about getting deep, dark, dirty, digging, getting, it's the card, Scorpio is a card of secrets. This full moon in Scorpio that's coming up is about, is about mysteries and secrets being revealed. So I feel that some of you have already sort of started that, or will start feeling that energy, and the need to shine your inner light, not only on to do your own shadow work, okay, because you might have to do shadow work. You might have to figure out why it is you're resisting this help or this transition, because I feel like this transition is for your best, for the best. Okay, but the Hermit here, you might have to dig a little bit deep. You might have to spend some time alone. You might have to retreat into your sanctuary, wherever that might be, through meditation or through prayer, and just take care of yourself. Again, the Two of Pentacles in reverse tells me that there's a bit of exhaustion or confusion that may be happening from trying to juggle too much, and the importance of a teacher and or teaching. Okay, and the Hermit, he's shining his lantern on this path. So no matter how dark it might seem, he's able to see where he needs to go and get there safely. And it's a very important journey, and it may be a solitary journey as well. Now, I love the fact that the Hermit is showing up here with the night sky and these stars twinkling. Some of you may be stargazing, wishing upon stars. Again, with our new moon energy that we just had in Taurus, manifesting with the moon, doing moon magic, but just having this hope and knowing that you have the inner wisdom and the guidance to get through any obstacles, move past any obstacles that you're faced with. A blessing is coming your way. This is the Ace of Swords. Now, for some of you who are praying and meditating, you may be receiving messages from the divine. This could be from Spirit, from the Creator, the divine white light. It could be, if you're speaking with your angels. Remember, with angels, you have to ask them for their help to intervene. They cannot do it, okay, without your permission. So again, your spirit guides giving you messages and information. The Ace of Swords is beautiful because it's alignment. So those of you, and I know many of you do, that do Reiki or do energy work, really opening up that crown chakra and receiving the messages, the alignment, the balance, the energy, okay, the life force. And it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful image. And this is also going to bring you truth and clarity. Stand in your truth. Speak your truth. Okay. And, and the power of moving in a new direction that may help you move, may help you turn the Six of Swords right around. Okay. The final message that comes out is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. It's all about working together. It's also about planning and patience. It's an artist. It's a reminder that you are the architect of your life. There may be, the Three of Pentacles in reverse is for some of you. Is that you could be or could have been in this situation or feeling this need to go within and get clarity because of a third party situation within a relationship. But I'm not feeling that for the majority of you. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is a reminder that you might need to bring back healthy optimism. The one person here, there are two people who are looking on this person's work. And this person in the red cloak looks like they actually have, an investment in this, whatever this might be. Okay, so again, this could be a relationship that you have. It could be an investment, a career opportunity, a job, a creative project, what have you. But when it's in the reverse, it's also there's like a healthy dose of optimism that's needed to keep a project going. So even if you throw money at something, for example, if you don't have that passion and you don't have this optimism, and sometimes people, you need to rally around others, or you need others to rally around you to say, you know what, give you constructive criticism, but also give you, this is a great job, you're doing a great job. And this can be, within a relationship, the fact that you need to sort of, again, I'm getting this need for you to step back, because we see here, they're stepping back to take a look. In this deck, he's not, but oftentimes this Three of Pentacles, the artist does step back to take a look and see at what he's done, where he could fix things. And I'm getting that a lot with this Three of Pentacles, the need for you to step back and see the bigger picture, maybe put some distance between you and whatever this is that you're working on. I think that's just really nice energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some animal spirit cards for you. Additional messages for the collective, April 27th, 2020. Finally got the date right. You guys get Dove Spirit, Be Peace. 21 breaks down to a 3, so we have 2 3s here. Remember, 33 is the master teacher number. It's also 3s are about growth and they're about expansion. Okay, so there is a need for you to grow, whether that's emotionally or spiritually. And there's peace. Peace is a necessary part of the process. Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Yeah, there are some things, I feel like this is really speaking to the reason why you may have to do this step into this hermit energy. There's something that, might be quite confusing to you. The Queen of Swords here, she's all about truth and authenticity. And it's kind of like, I feel like she's, whoever she's facing, and it may be this magician. Wow. It really might be the magician. If you take a look here, the magician in reverse can be a trickster, can be a liar. Again, somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But it's kind of like she's got him by the throat here. Tell me the truth. That's really the message I'm getting. And I feel like, this is that Bobcat Spirit, really coming into play here. That there are some mysteries. There are some mysteries, and you getting to the heart of the matter, you getting to the truth is going to bring you peace. And this bobcat too, the bobcat, I can hear the bobcat, wow, that noise it's going to make, but it's powerful too, and it's fixated. And I get it really linked to that Queen of Swords energy. Some of you, it may even have a domestic cat that looks like this. And, and it's also, it's interesting. It's like, it's just sort of that focus. And we see that focus in the Hermit and the Ace of Swords energy. The Two of Pentacles as well. It's like actually putting everything down to focus on one thing, whether that's truth, authenticity, clarity, revealing secrets. And remember that the mystery card, what I was talking about, the Scorpio full moon and Pluto going retrograde, that's mysteries coming to light. Okay, so this is going to be a period where we're seeing on the global scale and within our own personal transformation and within our lives, we're going to be seeing, a lot of mysteries coming to the surface, things that maybe we had buried, maybe even unwittingly, unknowingly may have buried, okay, coming to light. 31, Groundhog Spirit, it's time to let go. Yeah, so for some of you, it's this Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to let go of someone or something. I'm going to pull Heal Yourself reading cards. If you don't already know, I love these cards. And they're, they're beautiful, but they're actually quite poignant. And sometimes I feel like they're a hard pill to swallow as well, even when I pull them for myself. Ooh, yep. All right. Ooh, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, you get selling out. Oh. I feel like that's not actually so much your energy. I feel like it's that energy of the Magician in the reverse. Maybe somebody that you previously trusted. I feel like somebody may have lost their way. This Magician card, somebody who used to be spiritual. It could be somebody that you don't trust their intentions. I'm getting, this could have to do with charity as well, or, maybe a spiritual person or business or something like that, that all of a sudden you're sort of doubting, their intentions. Because I did really pick up on, like somebody forgetting like that money isn't the be all end all, that's not what makes the world go round. Say what you mean. This card, again, it really goes back to that Queen of Swords energy. She's really, it's like she's got that sword at somebody's throat. Like, say it again. Say what you mean. Okay? Stop being dishonest. Authenticity, truth, clarity. Take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom. That's the message on this card. Honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Are there things that are not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you. When you feel vulnerable, you can be easily swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace. The message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not. That's Queen of Swords energy. And I feel like that's maybe why you didn't want to move on. There's something that was left unsaid, or something that you have to say to somebody before you can move on, or before this project can move on, or before this relationship can go any further. Okay, and then we have self-sabotage. Now's the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. Oh man, I just want to let you know you are. You guys are so worth it. When you connect to the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognize all the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships which could make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. The saboteur is terrified of change and guards your heart from that which is meaningful to you, with the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fulfill you. On the lighter side, the saboteur can help you connect to your intuition and help you to listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. Yeah, and look at that. I mean, this Queen of Swords energy, I'm sorry to keep going back to her, but she's so important in this reading. And don't get caught up in gender. It's masculine and feminine energy. But the Queen of Swords is, she's deciphering this Magician in reverse. And there may be somebody who's not quite being honest here. And that's what she's doing. She's sussing them out. All right, I'm just going to pull a final energy from the Goddesses and Sirens deck for you guys. Final message, April 27th, 2020. Which energy is going to assist us on April 27th, 2020? Gaia. Look at that. Creation. Ooh, I have never pulled this card, you guys. I've never pulled this card. Gaia is Empress energy, creation. And she's also taking care of everything that she's created. You're creative in every way. There are no barriers to constant, consistent creation. Allow yourself to create in joy, not because of pressure. Connect more deeply with the earth. Almost every culture has a creation myth, and the ancient Greeks were no exception. They believed there was a primordial whirl of matter. The state was called chaos. Then some organizing influences formed and stepped from chaos, the first which were Eros and then Gaia. Gaia gave birth to Uranus, the sky, Aurea, the mountains, and Pontus, the sea. Gaia considered Uranus her equal, and they joined together. Uranus exploded in joy and love, showering Gaia with stars and rain, and she bore other gods, goddesses, titans. Gaia is the ultimate expression of creative power. So when you need a creative spark to arise within you, when you're tired of doing things the same old way, when you need growth within yourself, turn to deep, loving, creative energy of Gaia. If you are drawn to something that calls for consistent creativity, such as the arts, or even need a new approach to writing something as simple on paper as a paper, she's a wonderful deity to help you maintain a steady flow. For those involved in environmental protection, she's an invaluable ally. But I feel like, you guys, that when it talks about environmental protection, we're talking about creating a fertile environment within, or within a relationship, so that, you know, that your creative energy keeps flowing. And so that this relationship either keeps going or evolving or comes to a place of completion. Okay, so for some of us, I really do feel like that's sort of what's holding us back. Also the need to step into our power, say no to someone. Say no or figure out a situation to someone who hasn't been operating from their out of light and love. For some of you, going outside is going to really help. For others of you, it's going to be that creative expression, coming up with a creative solution to get on this boat. I'm thinking there's a reader, her name, I think it's Fire and Water. And she's really funny, and she's got a little bit of a potty mouth. And she always calls this the water Uber, you know. So I've called the water Uber, and in this case, the water Uber has showed up. But you're not getting on. You're not getting on the boat for some reason. Maybe because you don't believe. Maybe you don't trust the person in the boat. Maybe you don't trust the help that's being offered you. Or maybe there's something here that's unresolved. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for being with me on this journey and all the love and support you show this channel. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.